Imagine giving up a kidney to help save your boss's life and then getting fired.
Your thoughts?
What?
A woman on New York's Long Island says it happened to her. Jim Axelrod reports she is now taking on her former employer. Jim, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie and Erica. A 47-year-old divorced mother of two named Debbie Stevens is headed to court. Now, if her case goes to trial and if a jury ends up seeing things her way, it's going to make any complaints anyone might have about his or her boss seem like nothing in comparison.
Aside from being, hurt, I felt ashamed.
Last August, according to papers filed with the New York State Division of Human Rights, Stevens was working as an assistant to an executive at the Atlantic Automotive Group, which operates car dealerships on Long Island. Her boss, Jacqueline Bruscia, needed a new kidney. Debbie offered to help in an uncommonly generous way.
Why?
She became a link in a multiple patient kidney chain, which resulted in a kidney for her boss.
I was donated on her behalf so that she could get another one. She could get a good one that matched her perfectly.
To be part of that, you're going to get one, you have to give one.
Correct.
According to Stevens, the only thanks she got from her boss came in an email. No face-to-face visit?
I mean, what was I going to do? Say, oh, how come you haven't said thank you?
Stevens returned to work 4 weeks later, even before Bruscia. 3 days after coming back, Stevens didn't feel well.
No sooner walked in the door of my house and the phone rang and it was her saying, what are you doing? Why are you home? And I'm like, well, Jackie, I don't feel well. And she's like, well, you just can't come and go as you please. You know, people are going to think you're getting special treatment.
Stevens had complications from the surgery, she says, like nerve damage in her leg. But, says Stevens, the yelling didn't stop.
This is outrageous. Right to jail, right away.
She told me that it sounded like a personal problem and she wasn't interested. And I said, well, it's a personal problem because I had surgery, because I had a kidney removed. She said, oh, are you throwing this up in my face?
When she hired a lawyer, Stevens was given a different job at another dealership 50 miles away before being fired.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
When you get fired, what reason did they give?
They just told me that I wasn't working up to their standard, that I was making mistakes.
Somebody, some reader or some viewer, is going to read this story and say, wait a minute, this just doesn't add up.
Well, it doesn't. And if I didn't live through it myself, I probably would have a hard time believing it also. But this is exactly how it happened.
On Monday, Jacqueline Bruscia said this.
I will always be very grateful that she gave me a kidney. I have nothing bad to say about her. She did a wonderful thing for me, and I wish her the best.
Why then did Debbie Stevens get fired? The Atlantic Auto Group has this to say. It is unfortunate that one employee has used her own generous act to make up a groundless claim. Atlantic Auto treated her appropriately and acted honorably and fairly at every turn. As for Debbie Stevens, she's now left to prepare her lawsuit and deal with her raw emotions. What did you have to be ashamed about?
That's just it. Nothing really, I guess.
They hired her back, and there's no evidence of a bad performance record at all?
Well, she had worked there for the auto group from 2009 to 2010, took off to go to Florida, and then they hire her back when she comes back to the New York area. So she had this new job they transferred her to. She said she was slow getting up and running, but there's nothing that would appear to be, so damaging that they needed to.
No one stepped forward.
This is outrageous. This is the most outrageous thing I've ever heard of. Yeah? So I donate you a kidney to save your fucking life so you can keep working. And then because I donated the kidney, I don't feel good, so I have to take a couple days off. You invent a reason to say I'm not doing good work, transfer me, then fire me. Okay. I promise you I'll be in your yard tonight to retrieve my kidney.
Don't pay.
I want it back.
It don't pay.
What?
It don't pay to give your life to these people at this job
What?
because they don't care.
What?
They don't care.
First of all, I'm not gonna lie to you, Shorty's weird. She's weird to begin with because who the fuck would do that? It's clearly you and your boss aren't even really friends. Because she's emailing you to say thank you.
I mean...
So if you're not friends, why are you giving this bitch a kidney? Fuck her.
Because these corporate operations and stuff like that make it seem like we're all the employees are family because we work a tremendous amount of hours with these people and constantly on Monday through Friday, some people even Sunday, and you're there with them all the time. You're giving them so much of your time.
Everybody who has a job knows that family shit is bullshit. Everybody knows that.
I know. But some people do become friends and everything like
that. But they're not friends. The information we've been given indicates that they're not friends.
Yeah.
Thank you in the email, and then they don't speak. They're not friends.
Or maybe she thought they were a little bit more cordial than they were. And she thought she was trying to do a good thing for somebody.
That's fucking insane. You need both of your kidneys, bro. What the fuck? That makes no sense.
You can live without one kidney.
I know you can, but there's a reason you have two. Stop it. Like, I need both of them. Fuck you talking about? Like, now there's shit there's shit you have to give up for the rest of your life. You can't drink shit like that. Yeah. Just because this lady needed a kid. I don't know you like that to give you to give up an organ for you. And then for you to fucking show up with the audacity to harass me about taking time off or whatever. It's like, what special treatment? I'm literally ill and you know the reason why. You have intimate knowledge of it. Hold on. How is it taking out one of my organs? I'm now getting special treatment by not coming to work. Are you fucking stupid?
And let the record show. First of all, she didn't even have a bad record. She's a great employee.
She had no bad record, as the attorney said, and her boss gave a statement saying the same thing, that she always did good work for me. She never did. So if she always did good work for you, how did she get transferred for not doing her job, and then how did she get fired? Explain that to me. Somebody's fucking lying, and it's you.
It don't pay. Like, no. Do not give your blood for these people. Like, they'll work you to death. Literally.
No way.
Literally.
No fucking way. No way. That's insane.
It's crazy. Like, they just got to keep the business going, and any imperfections, they'll get rid of them just because. Like, come on.
This is a clear case of retaliatory firing to me. It's completely obvious. You decided that you're going to give her issues about not being able to work or work as much as a result of something she did directly for one of your employees. Mm-hmm. And then you want to try and say she's not doing good work, and try to transfer her. She gets a lawyer, you fire her. Retaliatory. And there's a basis under the law to sue people for that. Something happens at work that you don't like but isn't necessarily performance related, you can't then say, or involving me, you can't then fire me as a result of that. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. So,
and they possibly even have the statement or the records of her going into surgery, and you can have complications after that. So it's like apparently out of nowhere she just have a problem.
Apparently,
like, what?
Having a kidney removed is not severe enough to miss days of work. Apparently, right? Apparently that's what that is. Apparently only death can release you from your fucking obligation to these fucking people. I didn't know the Atlantic Auto Group kept fucking slaves. Why is it? I didn't know that. That's news to me. You got slaves selling the cars? The fuck are you talking about? She can take time off. She's fucking ill. Mm-hmm. No, sir. No, ma'am. I hope she. I don't know. I gotta look up and see if that case over yet. See if she won anything. I hope she win $800 million. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers are crazy, son. Get the fuck out of here. The disrespect.
And it's not like she probably, because she's a great worker, she probably had enough time to actually take off. They were just giving her a problem for no reason, because there's so many other ways that you can file in for family medical leave or whatever the case may be.
Well, guess what?
So she possibly had the time. They just fucking with her.
Right. Well, guess what? I'm going to repossess my fucking kidney. That's what I'm going to do.
Facts.
I want it back. Oh, I was in a chain, so you technically don't have the one from my body? All right, I'll repossess that one and then give it back to them so they can give me mine back or another one. Fuck is you talking about? I need my kidney back because clearly I donated it for nothing. This is a perfect example of don't let your job fucking kill you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, people be giving up their life going and working every single day for however many years. This bitch took a whole organ out of her body. I still bless. It's mostly her fault, honestly. Because who told her to do this shit? Who even suggested this? Did your boss suggest you donate her kidney?
No, she's probably being a kind
woman. Or you too kind. Donate it to your sister. Don't donate that shit to fucking strangers. Lost your fucking mind. No way. They fired her. Yo, kidney gone. No job. Jesus Christ.